How to create a habit tracker in Notion. So hello guys and welcome back to today's video. In today's video, let's show you how you will be able to create a very simple habit tracker in our Notion over here. So as you can see, I have created a very simple habit tracker for us over here. So I will show you how you will be able to do this on your own. So let's create a similar one over here below. Now, what you need to do is, of course, you're going to need our table over here. Of course, typically, actually, what you're going to start with is a new page aside from this. And what you're going to do is you're going to name your title over here. You're going to name it, of course, Habit Tracker. And over here, you could easily add an icon for you. So you could use it as an identifier or like just additional design. And you could also add a cover over here and click on change cover and select whatever cover you like to have on your habit tracker. You could be very creative with your habit tracker. You could use your own custom images, custom logos. So if you're trying to create a very really pleasing to eye or aesthetic design of habit tracker, you could easily do that through the different photos and our logos over here. Next, we're trying to create our content that we will have here to track our habits, of course. And to do this, what you're going to do or what you're going to need to add is a database. So simply type slash data over here on our page and look for the database in line. Now, this is our database over here. What you're first going to do is, of course, you're going to label it. So let's label it as habits tracker. And this is just for the sake of being able to identify what our table is. We could hide our database table so that that doesn't duplicate with our title of our page over here at the top. Now, we could thus simply name our column over here as daily habit or habits, or we could say task. It depends really on you on what naming do you want to have for your specific column over here. And this is where you're going to put in our different habits, of course. So over here, we're going to click on the plus icon and we're going to add a date so that we could easily monitor our different habits. So over here, just simply add it and we're going to exit it over here. And we should be able to have a date over here. So we're going to select a date. So let's start with every Sunday of the week. There we go. Over here, simply type habit tracker as your naming over here. And we're going to duplicate this, our specific section over here. We're going to click on duplicate or control D as a shortcut. There we go. And we're going to alternate our dates over here. February 2, then February 9, and then over here, we're going to go with February 16. We can adjust our dates over here, just like that. So we have a really tight, really neat arrangement of our table over here. Next, we're going to add checkboxes. Now, this is where you're going to put in your different habits that you want to track. So let's say I want to track my programming practices. So I could say programming for now. And you could select a specific logo over here as a design. There we go. After that, we could simply fix our lining again. There we go. And we have now our checkboxes over here. Add as many habits as you need, and you will be able to easily have it over here. So aside from that, so let's say read, let's just duplicate the same things we did over here at the top. For the read, we use the book over here. We're going to adjust again. There we go. So it's close and neat. And another one over here, we're going to add a checkbox. And for this one, we're going to go with exercise. Same logo as the one from our example over here. Here we go. And adjust it. Now we have our different tasks over here. Now, how do we monitor our progress? We could easily monitor our progress by clicking on the plus over here. And what you're going to search for is formula. There we go. We're going to change the logo of our formula over here, but let's name it first progress over here. Click on enter. Now this is our progress. You could change our icon over here. There we go. Since this one looks nicer. And now what we're going to do is we're going to select one of the cells or just simply select one of the empty tabs over here. And now we will have our formula over here. So the formula that you're going to need is sum. And over here, we're going to type to number. And you're going to put in the different columns that we have here. So we have programming. There you go. Let me do it again. Programming. And then move one area over here, move one line. So let me zoom in actually. Move one line. And then type your next one. So we have exercise. Or actually, we're going to have to type to number first. There you go. Then inside of this, we're going to type exercise. And then another one, to number. And inside that, we're going to put read. There we go. And I'm going to add another one over here. We're going to add /3. So it divides that by 3 since we have 3 total tasks. And save that. So we have our number over here. So if we select one, there we go. It's going to progress as you can see. So I did divide by 1 because what I want us to do is we could select our progress over here. And I want it to look like a different appearance. So we're going to edit our properties. And we're going to select bar. You could also go with ring over here if you prefer, but I'm going to go with bar, and then you could change your progress color over here. And for the decimal place, I'm going to go with 0 for now. So now if we make progress over here, we should be able to fix this. Let me fix this over here. Let's click on edit property. Default this one. Let's remove the divide by over here. As you can see, it will now work. But as you can see, decimal places, we're going to have to fix our decimal places over here. Progress, edit property. Let's just have 0 for now. So over here, we could check out our settings over here. So over here, we had divided by 3. And our progress over here, we have percent as our format, our number format. So let me edit our property. Redo it again. Property. Edit property and number format to be percent. There we go. So as you can see, having all of this checked means it's 100% done. And a partial over here, as you can see, 67 done. So you're going to need to do that for every options that you have over here. And after that, we could add another view over here. We could click on the plus icon over here, and we could click on gallery. So if you want to have a weekly view, after this one, we're going to click on settings, click on properties, and we're going to enable our different views over here. And then let's rearrange them. I want the date to be at the top and the progress at the bottom, of course. There you go. And then you could also have some different layouts over here if you want to have some images and so on and so forth. But as you can see, you can now monitor it through this way as well. So you could have this as like a weekly preview of your different habit trackers. So that's basically how you are able to create a very simple habit tracker. You could add more customization to this. You could add more settings. Those are going to be a bit more complicated, but I don't think it's going to fit in our time. So that's basically it, guys. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.